असक्त बुद्धि सर्वत्र जितात्मा विगत स्पृह नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धिम परमाम संन्यासेन अधिगच्छति. Hello friends, this is the 49th shloka of the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shloka in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shloka says, Asakta buddhi sarvatra, which means with unattached intellect at all places. Jitatma vigat spriha, which means controlled in the self without excitement. Nashkarmya siddhim paramam, which means attains ultimate perfection without doing anything. Sannyasena adhigacchati, which means through renunciation. So, after describing in detail on how to behave in accordance to one's nature and how this behavior brings perfection, Sri Krishna is now telling Arjun what is the right way of renunciation. So, Sri Krishna says that the one who has unattached intellect, who is in control within himself, and whose all excitements have now disappeared, he is the one who attains perfection without doing anything through renunciation. So basically it's a very subtle and very confusing statement that Sri Krishna is saying. So to understand this, just look around yourself and you will see that most people are not satisfied with themselves, and you will see that they are basically trying to be someone better. So as an example, an employee wants to become a manager. The manager, he wants to become a director. The director, he wants to become a vice president. The vice president, he wants to become some chief officer, chief executive officer or something like that. So this is the rut in which everybody is. Everybody is unhappy with his current situation and he is looking for something better. And motivation industry, it works on this principle wherein people are indirectly told that they are not good enough, and then a solution is provided to them saying that if you use our product, then you will become that. Even the ad industry works like that. In a very subtle way, they say that this thing is lacking in your life, and if you use our product, then you will be great. That's why they always say, look how successful people are using our products. They never show how unsuccessful people are using their product. They always show how successful people, rich people are using their product. So indirectly they are basically saying the same thing, that you are not good enough, you are not the best, and by using our product you will become the best. So we should all try to avoid this trap. The truth basically is that we are all good, we are all great actually, but we fail to realize that we are great. And this happens because we are externally focused. There is a lot of energy present in all of us, lot of skill, lot of energy is present within all of us, but we are not able to realize it. Why? Because we are focused on the external world, and the external world is always telling us that we are not good enough. So when the external world tells us that we are not good enough, then we accept it, and then we no longer remain ourselves. We don't like ourselves, we are not comfortable with who we are, and we always try to be someone else. So this is the problem. If we can center ourselves within ourselves, so we become internally focused, we become centered in our core, and we become comfortable with who we are, then basically what will happen is that we will be able to see all of this. But we don't do that. We become externally focused, and whatever the external world tells us is good, that is what we get attached to. And when we get attached to that, then we become excited by that. So that excitation comes in us by looking at the external world, and we basically get attached to that. So if we can avoid this, if we can center ourselves on our core, then we will not get attracted towards that. So our excitement will disappear, and then we will not get attached to those external things. So this is what is true renunciation, wherein we ignore the external world and center ourselves in our core itself. When we give up our desire to be somebody and just become happy with who we are, when we don't want to become somebody else, we are happy with who we are, and we basically just remain the way we are and let life happen to us. We don't go around running here and there trying to attain this or trying to be that and trying to look like this, try to have this property, try to have that post, things like that. We don't do that. We give up all of that. That is what is renunciation. That is the real renunciation, wherein we give up all of this and become centered in ourselves, become comfortable with who we are, and don't try to be anybody else. When we do that, then we will see that the life will happen automatically to us. Things will start happening automatically to us. So that is why Sri Krishna is saying that they attain ultimate perfection without doing anything, because they are happy within themselves. They know who I am, this is who I am, and I am happy with it. This is great. They don't need an external approval to say that you are great. No, nobody has to tell them you are great. They know that they are great, and their perfection is attained like that without really doing anything. So that is basically what happens when a person renounces the world. So this is true renunciation. Renunciation is to not try to be somebody else, just be ourselves. So that was the message of this Shlok. I hope that I have explained this Shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.